Another year down and another yearly wrap from your favorite streaming service to upload. Hundreds of curated and algorithmic playlists to cipher through. And I just can't. It's too much. So I decided to restrict myself from all this choice and to go back to a simpler time. One that I stored away under my bed in a box. Streaming now holds 83% of listeners. The remaining 17% falls under vinyl, CD, cassette tapes, and direct downloads. And maybe that percentage has created a bit of fatigue for me. So what better thing to do than do a nostalgic deep dive into my old CDs? Looking over what I had and instantly remembering which store I bought each one from and even how old I was at the time. So what I decided to do was buy one of these retro disc CD players that comes with this classic translucent look, which brings excitement coming back to my older CDs as it feels old but in a new, refreshing way. Now, one thing I'll mention, these albums even had storylines. Not saying they don't anymore, but they seemed more impactful then. This Mac Miller project dropped the same day as Born Sinner and Yeezus. You had to choose what you were going to get. Remember when Watch the Throne dropped and these pictures of Jay-Z came out and people attributed the imagery to certain secret societies I won't name here, but that was the point. It invoked conversation. The imagery is here and the fold out too. I recently bought a Japanese pressing Discovery from Daft Punk. The packaging, the font, the Japanese exclusive content was all included. To know there were different versions, alternate covers, and much more ups the personal value of the product to me. One More Time still holds a special place in my heart as I remember hearing it for the first time, and it was like nothing I had heard before. That feeling ties all the way to me getting this only a few months ago, and I feel like that's the power of physical media. Now you may be thinking, well, you can listen to Discovery whenever you like. We have such access on DSPs. But there's one missing ingredient for me, and it's one I feel we can struggle with, and that's the power of choice. Now we pre-save and wait. No booklet to review. We have to scramble for credits that may take days to upload. It reminded me that where I shopped no longer carry CDs in general like they used to. Thankfully, there are a few mom and pop stores selling music along with Josie Records, which you can see me digging around. I'm not the type to just listen to anyone and everyone new. My brain still falls for that don't judge a book by its cover rule, mostly because, to be honest, I'm very judgy about covers. But the landscape changing to what it has been, in some ways, has watered down the album cover space. I need something to grab me. What world are you creating for this project? And is it the one I want to find myself lost in? Can you tie all these factors together? The art of world building and captivation is ingrained in physical media. Now, I've gone over a few things I feel are important, and a bit of the secret sauce to having your music on hand. But what it comes down to for me is sitting with it, making the choice on what you are going to pick, where you will listen to it, and creating the landscape or the environment you want to experience your music in. Giving it your full attention and listening to the music, not hearing it just in passing. From hearing a song and going, oh shit, track 5 is crazy, which one is this? Going into the manual and seeing who was involved to bring this to life. Going through the credits, reading the thank yous, hearing names you know and that you've never heard before, all cultivate into this one thing that I feel like is missing at times. Now, music is really magical. I think we all know this. It can create points in time for us to go back to or into the future. It can help pass time. Our imaginations put us into the story, or we feel an emotion that at times feels fleeting. It's truly a gateway to so much, and while technology has changed the landscape, I'm glad I still have these boxes under my bed and my CD player to help me find that feeling again.